Hey YouTube, it's Lambchop. Today we're gonna go over the #1 Emma Frost in Marvel Rivals right now. I think that Emma Frost can be one of the most crucial DPS/tanks in all of Ranked and in Marvel Rivals. She's very good, very versatile, puts out a lot of damage. She can block a lot of damage, and I think her kit is just extremely unique. And there's a lot of it that I might understand, but I don't know the proper places to put it in. And I just want to go through the #1, see exactly what they're doing, and tailor my craft to try to improve some of my uses with her. I'm going to be spectating one of Nevix's games, one of the top rated players. Hopefully you learn something too. And yeah, let's get right into it. So let me get it started here. And in this one, I don't think it was an MVP, but they did pretty damn good. So pushing up on the objective. Yeah, I mean, I do a similar thing. I think that she's a very good push character, very good at like just taking space very quickly because she can do so much damage and just get in there. I see that he's like reloading a lot. He definitely reloads like very quickly. I'll miss that ease. And what I've seen is like one of the bigger things is just never letting go of her primary, because it just, once you get to 100, it just does so much damage. Yeah, like their Emma Frost was getting healed and he was fucking them up. Yeah, I don't know what, I just want to see how he uses the shift, the diamond form, because that's where I'm kind of struggling with, like, hey, do I go here with it, or like when is an apple time to do that? Because I end up just not using it a whole lot. It's just not something that I like am very good with, but just use it right there to try and get her out of her ult. Yeah, use that in close quarters I think is also a very, very, very good thing, because you're not gonna miss. I feel like I miss that shit all the time. I just miss that shit all the time. Okay, that's a pretty good ult. And most of them. Yeah, he's using this quite a bit. Because I didn't see what his health was at when he used it. I don't know if he's trying to use it at a low health, or if he just wanted to just use it to get a quick pick. Because I've seen a lot of people say that it's like a quick pick kind of thing, like somebody's a little bit low and they see that and they're, you know, close to a wall or something, so they can grab them, throw them on the ground, kick them, kind of stuff. Taking the high ground here, a very interesting play. I don't think I've ever gone up there with her, but that actually does make sense because she's kind of a medium range kind of poker a little bit in some ways, and then she can avoid the other Emma Frost, you know, wall, whatever. I think they were trying to, they were probably trying to snatch up the Bucky, I think, right there. And it also helped that she was able to block other Emma Frost's ult. Oh, he tried to use it. He tried to use it to fucking go up. That would have been actually really good. Nice. Yeah, that was a good use of it, actually. That was a very good use of it. Still pushing here, even though she's a little low. Yeah, I think the biggest thing when what he's doing when he's playing her is just finding different angles, finding a bunch of angles to where they're not gonna expect her to shoot, or expect him to shoot them from. And it looks like, yeah, grab him out of his ult. Yeah, it's always what I try and do too, especially with like a Scarlet Witch or something, but yeah, grab him out of their ult. And she got 2 out of that, 2 grabs. That's pretty good timing. Oh, she grabbed. Do they both have a Bucky? Yeah, they both do have a Bucky. Damn. Yeah, kind of not worrying about the back line here. I think that's something I definitely worry about a whole lot in when I'm playing, is I'm trying to be a backline helper, but I guess he does have a Magneto. But I mean, Magneto is just pushing as well, so maybe the Bucky and the Star Lord are just doing a good job of like maintaining that. Oh, they switched to Strange. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, see that 100? That 100 does a fucking shitload of damage. That thing is ridiculous. I am always Always trying to get a toner out. Like, what I'll try to do even is just like, even if it's like a Loki clone, because that adds to it as well, or anything that you can really do damage to it, it continues to build it up and build it up. So, yeah, like she's trying to just poke anybody, just try and maintain that. So that's pretty good. And they're pushing really far up. I like this, I like this. I think that that's something too I struggle with a lot is the push up when they're like, maybe we ace them or whatever, like they're staggered really bad. It's just like pushing up. I think that's actually a pretty good. Ooh, that was a good fucking ult spot actually. I like that a lot. But no, like I was saying, like I think I think that's something that I struggle with, which is interesting to see here, is just how far they're pushing up. Because I mean, a lot of times, you know, you get the fucking insta-lock DPS and they just fucking go until you're like, well, I want the cart to move quicker, you know, whatever. But ooh, that was cool. So you place it sideways. Let me go back. So she comes in there, places it, and then he's just going left, right. It didn't work on her ult, but that's actually a crazy tech right there. It's like almost like you're always protected, or like half your body's always protected. That's actually a fucking killer strat right there. Yeah, using that E a lot, trying to get the E on people just as much as possible. Yeah, this dude, he just has it at 100, it seems like, all the time. And another thing about, like, when she goes into the diamond form, whatever percentage you have it at, it's gonna stay there until you come out of diamond form. And it's like, it pauses it, and then it'll continue it further. But yeah, ooh, yeah, she bullied that other Emma. But yeah, she just does so much damage when she has 100. Like, it just melts people. Yeah, I think the biggest thing with her is knowing and understanding, like, her cooldown time. Because I think that the diamond form, a lot of times, sits in people's pockets. And it just sits there, and then they're like, oh, like, I'm about to die, so I gotta do my diamond form. Or like, ooh, there's a pick right here, like, I gotta do it. When in all actuality, like, she gets a resistance, and then she also still does like a shitload of damage. The nice thing about it, like I was saying earlier, is that it pauses the charge up, or whatever it is. I think that that diamond form is a lot more useful than a lot of people use it for. So one, it saves your charge. Two, I mean, obviously you can cancel ults and do all that stuff, but you're still going to be doing a lot of damage, especially if you're in a confined space. I think it's like a key thing to, whenever that thing is up, you in your confined space, just boom, 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 use it. Because, like, yeah, her beam is going to do a lot of damage, but the stun effect of her shit, it's a lot like Wolverine in that way, where grab, slam, everybody else can also pick at them while you're doing that. Kick, they're stunned for like 3 seconds or however much. So I think in confined spaces, like on the choke points, very big. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is hitting your shots with that E. That E is very crucial. Because that does a lot of damage. But yeah, you see here, like, she is just constantly, and there she used it as a get out, as a way to try and save herself. Yeah, I think it can be used as that. I've always found that when I am about to die and then I, you know, panic shift, it never really works out. So you want to be more proactive with it, I think, and just, you know, use it as much as possible. And I also like, she's destroyed her shield, so the shield is going to come back after, you know, it recharges, which I don't know how long that takes, but whenever I'm playing, I feel like it takes quite a while. Yeah, I think, yeah, a big thing with her that I'm not using is I'm using her more as like a traditional tank, whereas she is definitely a off tank, and she needs to be taking different angles, and especially because she has kind of a medium range. I think it's a very good use of her is to just, yeah, hit it from the side and hit it from different angles. It's pretty good. Yeah, but like chokes like right here, I think, is if somebody fucks up and they push too far, that's a perfect time to use your shift. Get in there. Yeah, that's what she was trying to do. I think that their Magneto kind of went a little too far, so she was trying to do it. Oh, that was sick right there. That was sick right there. No, what she just did right there was she literally used her shift to get the boost to jump up to that ledge because he knew he couldn't get up there. So he's down here, and then he used it to jump up so he could ult and try and pull him off point. That was actually really good. That was really good. And that's what I'm saying about. I mean, yeah, he fucking dies, but I think that's a really good use of it. Though is like you're also kind of acting as a kind of a distraction too. I know they lost that fight, but like you're acting as kind of a distraction, and you're like that's kind of her whole ult thing is just like you were distracting them, trying to pull them off points. So I think that was actually a smart ass play. I think, yeah, some of the biggest things that I'm taking away from this is just how much the angle matters, where her play is, where you're supposed to play at, trying to get off on off angles and be up higher. That's going to do a whole lot. And then using all of her abilities to the fullest of their extent. And yeah, she just uses shift again to not get caught in the other Emma Frost ult. And actually what I'm seeing more and more is that the shift is very situational. So I think I was playing that kind of right. The shift is very, very situational. And very much so just, it's your utility tool. It can be used for a bunch of different things. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could literally just punch the fucking diamond. That's actually cool as fuck. I did not realize that. I guess I've never been put in a situation where I hit them and then I put my shift down. But that's actually super sick because you can just get that done really quick. And then you can just beat the shit out of her. That's actually, I like that, okay. That's a good note. But yeah, just always at 100. Just never not at 100. Shit is ridiculous. Can we just say how sick her fucking melee is? Like her, just like normal melee when she's not in her form. I think it's so sick, just fucking. Damn, her ult kind of got fucked there. That was kind of a bad ult. That Magneto just totally deleted her ult. And they couldn't do anything about that. Nice. Very good. Yeah, very situational. Yeah, using it as a dash as a mobility thing is also very good. I didn't ever really use it like that before, so I think that's a good note, is using it as a mobility. Yeah, her shift is just very underplayed, very misrepresented, or misused, I should say, because it has so much utility. That is her utility tool for sure. Because the grab just, it dashes you so far. Nice. That was a good snipe too. Yeah, just building it up, Yeah, always keeping it at 100. Always keeping it at 100. Yeah, I think that's what's helped me in my games too, is just keeping this shit at 100.
I am ready to put on a show.
And that's nice. It's good. Yeah, I think they were trying to do both ults. Good. Just trying to get off point there, so they can't come back and make another push. Yeah, just keeping that spacing. Yeah, I think it's huge for her. She can just kind of push. Oh damn, got deleted right there. But yeah, I think they win this one because they're not able to get it back.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Damn, double fucking stunned. That was crazy. Yeah, using it as a get out. See, she just used it as a get out right there. Yeah, and every time she gets that thing back to 500, she just boom, pop it. Yeah, just watching your corners here, and then yeah, watching your other cooldowns. Yeah, I think they were kind of trying to combine ults there. Yeah, she's just trying to push her off, trying to get him off. Yeah, I mean that didn't really work. Nice kill right there. Oh, double. Oh no. Oh shit. Damn, they won off of a fucking inch, dude. No, I think some of the key takeaways with Emma Frost is angles, trying to get those high ground angles, flanking angles a little bit. I think utilizing her diamond form a lot more than just, you know, roll in there, don't take as much damage, punch them. Using that dash, getting out, taking it up to height. I think those are actually like really drastic things. And then that little tech where she's like kind of like going back and forth in between her shield. I think that's another one that I'm probably going to use more often and try and see how well that works. That wasn't even like Nivix's best games with her pushing always, and she just puts out so much damage and always hitting your E and using that shift. It's just a very situational thing. It's your utility tool, you know. It's one of those things where it has so many options for what you can do. You need to know whether or not it's on a cooldown, you know, and try and use it as frequently as possible. But that concludes this video. If you guys like this and want to see more content on higher level players and trying to learn from them, you know, both you and me, let me know in the comments. Like this video if you like it, comment on it, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.